Went on YouTube, Patreon, TikTok, wherever you see this video, you feel me? Look, I'm just handling some business right now. No point in putting that out on the putting that out in the universe, in the multiverse. But look, I got a topic I want to talk to you guys about. I was gonna do this like later on, but there's no such thing as later on. Looks like it's time to do it right now. You feel me? The grind don't ever stop until I drop, and even then, it's gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on going within. I tried to rhyme right there, but look. So before I say that, I've been I don't know. This came out of nowhere. Like it's a funny. No, it's not funny, but it's like a. You know how people got their third eye. You know how if you know what I'm talking about, if you go within, you understand. You know that the third eye is usually right here, like above the nose, right? Like in between the eyes right here. And I had got a pimple right here. I was just laughing. I was looking in the mirror, like mirror gazing, and I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, well, you know, that's my third eye. But like I was thinking about the third eye, and I was like, bro, I wish that my third eye was on the back of my head, because if you think about it, the truth, or not even just true colors, and anything that you want revealed that was, you know, that wasn't in the light, that was in the darkness, that was in the darkness, that can come to the light, can be seen. You feel me? Because if your third eye is on the back of your head, you can't be stabbed in the back. And I always, even when I was younger, when I had when my imagination was like super creative, I'm starting to get it back now, but when my imagination was super creative, I remember when I was younger, and I used to tell people in the hood, like when they used to do like little funny shit behind my back, or they used to like try to push me or try to circle around me, it's like I knew what they was doing or knew what they were saying behind my back, because I told them I said I got my third eye is behind my head, like I got an eye in the back of my head. And they was laughing. They ain't understand it, but shit, it's true. You feel me? So that's where I would put my third eye at. Like if it came in right there, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So off of that, I'm recovering from, and the reason why I got these pimples everywhere is because I was BSing. BSing means bullshit. If you don't know what that means, basically, I don't eat meat. I don't eat anything. I only eat like fruits, vegetables, and nuts and seeds, right? So I ended up relapsing at the crib and eating, you know, steak, chicken, you know, bullshit pretty much. And I started getting mucus in my body. But see, it didn't come right afterwards. And no, everybody that doesn't understand, they so quick to run to the hospital, the doctor, to try to find out what's wrong with them, instead of actually going within and understanding what's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me, I was thinking that I had a simple cold, but no, it wasn't no cold. That's what they made up. It wasn't no cold. It was just I was eating meat. I was eating bullshit. Meat causes mucus in the cells. You know, just like how Dr. Sebi was explaining it. It causes mucus in the cells, and I was basically going on a fast. No, I was detoxing and going on the fast from it. When I stopped eating it, like 2 days later, I started developing the so-called cold, but it's really not a cold. All the mucus was just coming out. So I had headaches. I was going through withdrawals. My nose was runny. Nose was stopped up. I'm getting better. All that mucus is coming out of me. I'm detoxing, going back to how I was eating, exercising regularly. So you can't play with me, you feel me? Ain't no rush to no hospital, you feel me? But look, you can't stop, bro. Once wisdom is in this dome, man, you can't get rid of it, you feel me? Unless they off you. But look, so we got that out the way. You know, there was no need in praying for me or anything, because I knew I was gonna bounce back, you feel me? My energy is right back on track, no imbalances, and I'm going to keep it like that for as long as I can, because this is, you know, the matrix that we live in, and this is life. So, you know, it's going to be some imbalances here and there, but you just got to know how to bounce back from them, you feel me? And actually understand and do your shadow work and know how to go when I say go within, I'm saying like you have to go within. You have to actually sit there with yourself. Even if you talk to yourself, all the stuff that society makes seem like is like you're weird or you're a ghost or you're, you know, a Roman spirit or whatever. Do it. Do it. You feel me? That's what I say, you know. So call me weird, call me what you want, but I'll be on top soon. You feel me? Bringing people with me. But yeah, so topic I want to talk about today is men. Let's take that back. Gods and goddesses, men and women. Now, not everybody's a god and goddess. Not everybody. But we're gonna say I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. Since I'm in the third dimension, speaking in the third dimension right now, I am going to speak on y'all. I ain't gonna say it like that. I'm not trying to make myself like I'm bigger than nobody, because I'm not. But I'm going to speak in a way where you can understand me. So men and women, right? In their 20s. So usually around the 20s, you know, usually when people graduate, you know, when teenagers graduate, it's around 17, 18, 19, right? So once you get out of school, you got like 2 years before you enter your 20s. Because, you know, I don't really, eventually I feel like I'm probably going to forget how old I am, going to forget all this. Like I said, I'm going to teach myself everything. So I'm not really, you know, I'm going to reevaluate my mind to a way to where I have complete 100% control over my mind. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that point. I shouldn't have said that, but that's the goal, right? So this is what's going on. So when men and women are in their 20s, right after you graduate from school, right? Or if you don't graduate or whatever, when you're in your 20s, you have options. You know, you go to school, go get your education in college. That's what a lot of NPC and bot elders, a lot of NPC and bot elders will tell you. And what else? Or, you know, your parents would tell you if they weren't really taught the right way. Go to college. Or what else? You go to the military, right? So those two options, I already said that was out the window. I kind of got that Malcolm X type of, you feel me? That Malcolm X type of what's it called? Type of energy in me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like he said himself, no college, no military, and I think he said no jail, no prison or something like that. If he didn't say that, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Because even if you're trying to get away from the white man's system, if you're trying to get away from working for the white man, if you go to jail, you're going to be working for the white man, but your freedom is going to definitely be cut short because you ain't going to be able to go outside. And plus, depending on what type of frequency you're on, they might put you on some bullshit. They might put you up somewhere where you can't be connected to the sun, because I'm not going to allow you to go in the sun or go outside and even play basketball. If you're really in tune like that, you're going to be on 23-hour lockdown. You're going to be on 23-hour lockdown. And you know what I'm saying? So, hey, but look, we're going to get off that. So when you in your 20s, you work, you basically they're trying to distract you from reaching your higher self. You feel me? Like, you know, you still have some people in your 20s. Don't get me wrong. You still got people in your 20s that let's say this. There's people in their 20s, 22, 23, even 20, that are working out. They're working out. They're eating healthy. Probably not even eating meat. They could be vegetarian. Let's say that. Cutting out the negative energy. But see, the thing is, the time that you are working, because we're really not even supposed to be working. The time that you are working, you got to understand this, is that time all day long, you are supposed to be in nature, and going and becoming one with nature, right? I took too long to say that because it's a lot of distractions going on around me. I'm trying to lock in on the video. But look, you go become one with nature, right? Because if you think about it, they got you thinking that hold on, is the car on? No. They got you thinking that every day is like, if you work, let's say you're unemployed, right? You're not even worried about it because you know the next day, or the, you know, whatever you're thinking, the next day, or the what's it called? Either the next day or the or in an hour or in a couple hours, it would be, dang, I'm tripping. Bro, why is there so many distractions going on? I shouldn't have came here and made a video. Fuck, bro. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy right now. Look, what I'm trying to say is, if you are unemployed, you're not tripping about tomorrow or the next week, because you don't have to work. So you're going to go into the next day vibrating high. You're going to be happy. You don't have to wake up early, or you don't have to go to sleep because you're thinking about going to a job. You're going to be more, your mind is going to be more free. But when you're working, you're going to be setting schedules for yourself. You're going to be setting time and all that. You shouldn't have to set no time to be in nature. To be honest with you, fuck technology, fuck computers and all this shit. Really be in nature all day. There is no time limit on this shit, because who believes in time? You feel me? But when I'm in this third dimension, of course, I ain't gonna say I believe in time. I'm aware of it. So that's how we gonna do it right there. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're in your 20s, they distract you. So by the time you get to your 30s, you got to understand this: when people get in their 30s, they usually a lot of people are settling down. They're getting families. A lot of them are stressed out because they've been working all these years just to get to the point in life where they've been trying to get to. They are strung out on drinking. They're probably I ain't gonna say getting out the military, but probably just now getting out of college, or probably been working at the job that they've been trying to get to for so many years that they had to study for, and they been stressed out and all type, you know what I'm saying? It's like all those things that I just named plus more. You were so distracted in your 20s. By the time you get to your 30s, you're going to tell yourself, because this is how society make it, everybody start thinking that they're old when they get to their 30s, because by the time they get to their 40s, they just looking at you like you're an old head. But listen, if you weren't taught about age, time, age, weeks, days, years, all that, would you really be worrying about any of this? Would you be worrying about this? Because think about it. If when you're young, you are a fertile plant, you are a premature plant, so you can feed it whatever and it's going to grow up with the knowledge. So it's going to, just like with fear, being scared of things, and what else, religions or anything, like just anything that you can learn, right? You're going to grow up with it. And shit, when you get to an older age and you start when you start getting older, you start realizing that, damn, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared to speak in public. I'm scared to stand on stage in front of people. I have a fear of the darkness. I don't know why. I don't have dreams anymore. It's like all these things you're starting to understand as you get older. But just imagine if you weren't taught these things, just imagine if you weren't distracted at a young age. And then you were taught these things, or people told you about these things as you got older. You would have been so in tune with yourself that knowledge, or not even that bullshit that they're trying to put on you, you're going to shrug that shit off your shoulder, man. You ain't worried about that. You feel me? So, yeah, I'm a victim of it. I'm a victim of fear, of having fear, a victim of having, being scared to talk in front of large crowds or whatever. Now, I'm getting over it now. I talk in front of a large crowd because I actually have, evidence to back up, years of evidence to back up what I'm talking about. You feel me? And also I have, people that's going to back me up, because of what I'm speaking isn't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was just I was speaking from a point of anger. So, I was speaking the right things, but I was saying it in being in an angry way, I was in my root chakra speaking, and I was emotional. So, a lot of feminine energy was going in with that, so not saying that I wasn't tapped into my masculine, because I am, you feel me? But, I'm showing that more masculine side on the internet now, because I'm just not, not giving, 10 fucks about what's going on. Did they just cut something off? I don't know. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. So when you're in your 20s, what I advise you to do, and what, no. Because like I said, I don't want to be that type of person. I'm all with the going within and actually being your own person. You feel me? Not just somebody teaching you something, you praising that person, you doing all this. Like I said, use that as a base, but don't fully go within somebody else's purpose. You feel me? You got to find yours. So how can you find yours if you're constantly praising and you're constantly just like, oh, I'm gonna go all in on this? You know what I'm saying? You need to go all in on yourself. So I'm not advising you or anything. I am just giving you a message that you can use in life as a base or even as a guide to help you get to where you can find yourself and go within. So if you're in your 20s, my message to everybody in their 20s or even 17, 18, really to everybody, but I'm speaking to the people in their 20s, in the third dimension. What I would say is the time that you're playing the video game, the time that you are on your phone scrolling, doing things that's nonsense, I understand that you have to make your money. Whatever you're doing to make your money, continue to do, I'm not finna tell nobody to stop their grind or doing what they're doing, because that's what I'm doing right now. I can cut this video off and just be in nature, be broke, be poor. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you that my message to you is, when you cut off the distractions and actually go in nature and meditate and be in the sun, that should be, hold on, I can't roll this window down, it's starting to get hot. But that should be, I'm back. I ran out of storage once again. That always happens when I speak on these high level conversations, very high vibrational conversations. But like I was saying though, I'm gonna cut this a little bit short. I ain't gonna keep on rambling too much on it. But when you actually cut off the distractions, when you're in your 20s, or just right now, just do this right now. But I'm speaking to mainly the people in their 20s that really need help. That works a job, that really don't think they think they don't got time to themselves, but they choose to distract themselves. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when you cut off the distractions, right? Cut out playing video games. And I'm not telling you to stop playing them forever. I still play them, right? I was a guy that played video games 10 hours plus a day. So now I probably play it on the weekend for probably like 5. You know what I'm saying? And until I just cut it out completely. It's been getting boring. So, it's kind of like it's like a detox. I'm working towards it. You feel me? So you can do that. So like, cutting out the game, cutting out the partying, cutting out going here, going there. Just start working on yourself. Start working on yourself. And that's another thing. So just cut out all distractions, you feel me? And start speaking up. If there's people in your life that you feel is holding you back, even if it's family, even if it's somebody that you've been rocking with for years, since the sandbox, listen, I don't care what nobody say. I honestly don't. Use your words and let them know that you need some time for yourself. 90 days, a year, it don't matter. You feel me? You can text, talk here and now and then or whatever, but that hanging out, going to the party, doing this, even going, just doing other shit, you need time for yourself. A lot. And then you're gonna have some people that's trying to tell me, oh, where's the fun at? I want, life, we only live once. Woo, woo. Listen, you're right. We do only live once. The chosen ones live once. This is what I'm gonna say. And you can feel the way you want to feel. You can go within, meditate to what I'm about to say. But the chosen ones live once, only once, if you do it right. If you live this in this simulation the right way, if you live the right way, you will only live once. You could take that as a bad thing. You could take it as a good thing. But like I said, the type of person I am these days, words are powerful. Whatever comes out my mouth, I'm 1000% behind it. If it calls war, if it calls death, if it calls mayhem, if it calls peace, whatever it calls behind it, I really don't care. But I'm 1000% behind my words. yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. I had to see what I had said because I had jumped into something else. But look, like I was saying, I do not care what they say or what they think or whatever. No, I ain't gonna say that. Don't be heartless. You know what I'm saying? You wanna send them off. You wanna send them off with this is only if they're distracting you. You feel me? If they're vibrating high with you, then I advise you to keep them close. But look, this is only people that's vibrating low and their frequencies are low and is dragging you down. I'm not telling you just to let them off, but you can see how their true intentions really are when you actually speak up. Use your voice that was given to you and let them know that you need time. And depending on however they take it, you can see true colors. The true colors. So, and then okay, so boom. So I said cut off distractions, start using your voice, start letting people know. And another thing, and I promise you this will work, you need to be more flexible and mobile and have agility throughout the day. So get into yoga. You could do yoga during your meditation session, before and after. You could do it before, you could do it either after. But listen, get into yoga. I'm telling you, you will feel more agile throughout the day. Like me, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be no guy that's, getting up there and getting older, you know what I'm saying? And when they so-called say your bones start, breaking down or whatever, that's, drinking that milk. But look, you just want to start stretching, getting into yoga. You'll start you feel better throughout the day. I stretch and do yoga 4 times a day. And last thing I'm going to say, because I'm about to have to head up out of here, I advise everybody to just go in the sun and sun gaze. Not even in sun gaze, and I'm gonna make this quick. Sun gaze means look at the sun. You don't have to do it for very long. I would advise people to do it sunset and sunrise in the beginning, and then they can start working their way up to like when the sun is at its hottest point in the day, later on in the middle of the day or whatever, so that's what I would say, and then it'll help you with manifestation. It'll help you with a lot of things. So I know I said that kind of quick, but I got some things I got to do. So if you enjoyed this high level, high vibrational conversation, high frequency conversation, there's definitely going to be more. You can hit my Instagram up, dolo_wrld1x. Hit me up. You can hit my email, doloworldofficial@gmail.com, and just hit me up if you got any questions, you need any help with anything. And without the further ado, it's your boy Universe, and I'm out. Peace.